Hello, YouTube. Crazy Robot Lady here with day 14 of getting to know 1986 Playmates Cricket. Oh, this tape, just looking at these kids right now just makes me so relaxed and tired. But anyway, this tape is about having fun in your room and lounging and just enjoying yourself. So, I hope this tape evokes the same feeling in you. So, let's get started.
You're the very most fun I've ever found, and you're my friend. Hi, this is Cricket talking to ya. I love to go to school and play outdoors, but sometimes, you know what? I just like to spend the day in my room. Maybe because it's raining outside, or because I have a cold, or because I just want to be by myself for a while. Besides, all my favorite things are in my room, and I've got it fixed up just the way I like it. I bet you like your room, too. I know. I'll sing a song about my room, and you can see if it sounds like yours. There are books I can read, and bubbles I can blow. I can act real silly, and no one else will know. I can dream, I can sing, I can talk to my doll. Yes, I can do most anything at all. In my room, in my room, in my room, in my room. That's how I spend a day in my room, room, room. In my room, in my room, in my room, in my room. Today I'm gonna play in my room. I'll pretend I am a princess. Wouldn't that be neat? Or I can build a tent out of a table and a sheet. I can be a ballerina dressed in pink. And sometimes I can sit alone and think. In my room, in my room, in my room, in my room. That's how I spend a day in my room, room, room. In my room, in my room, in my room, in my room. Today I'm gonna play in my room. Today I'm gonna play in my room. Sometimes I stay indoors because I'm doing chores around the house to help my mom. One of my chores is cleaning my room. But yesterday when my mom said, "Cricket, time to clean your room," I asked her if it could wait. "Is it okay if I find my seashell first?" I said. "I have to take it to show and tell tomorrow." "All right," said my mom, "but be sure your room is clean by lunchtime." So right away I started looking for my special shell. I thought I might have put it on my bookshelf. But my bookshelf was so full of clothes, I just couldn't tell. Well, I hung my clothes up on hangers and put them away in drawers. And pretty soon, I could see my bookshelves again. But my special shelf wasn't there. I did find my crayons, though. "I've been looking for these all week," I said to myself. And then I just had to sit right down and color some pictures. But the next thing I knew, it was lunchtime. After lunch, my mom said, "Cricket, have you cleaned up your room yet?" "No, Mom," I said. "I'm still looking for my special shell." "All right," said my mom, "but be sure your room is clean by dinner time." So I went looking for my shell again. I thought I might have put it under the bed, but when I looked, there were so many toys, I couldn't see a thing. So I pulled all the toys out and put them back in my toy box. Then I looked under the bed again, but my special shell wasn't there. I did find my old blanket, though, and was I surprised or what? And then I just had to take my blanket and make a tent with it. I had lots of fun pretending I was camping. But the next thing I knew, it was dinner time. After dinner, my mom said, "Cricket, have you cleaned up your room yet?" "No, Mom," I said. "I'm still looking for my special shell." "All right," said my mom, "but be sure your room is clean by bedtime." So then I knew I had to find my shell right away. And then I got an idea. I I found my crayons when I put away my clothes, I said to myself. And I found my blanket when I put away my toys. Maybe if I keep putting things away, I'll find my shell. So that's just what I did. And picture this. Just as I picked up the last dirty sock off the floor, I found my shell underneath it. Then my mom came in and said, Cricket, have you cleaned up your room yet? And can you believe it? I looked around and I had. And now I've got a question for you. Ready? Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Now you say, who's there? Major. You say, Major who? Made your bed yet? Get it? Have you made your bed yet? Well, I sure hope so. And I hope you cleaned up your room too. Once I start telling knock-knock jokes, I just can't stop. So ready or not, here comes some more. Knock-knock.
Who's there?
Don't forget to say who's there. Noah.
Noah
Remember to
who?
say Noah who. Know another knock-knock joke? I sure do. Knock-knock. Howie.
Howie who?
How we ever gonna stop playing this silly game? I don't know, but let's find out. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Orange.
Orange who?
Aren't you glad this is the last knock-knock joke?
Yes!
Well, I sure am. At least for a while, anyway. There are lots of outdoor games to play, like tag and jump rope and baseball. But what if it's raining? Well, here's something fun you can do indoors. Get ready, because it's really gonna shake you up. Here's a dance that's lots of fun, and you can dance it too. It's called the shake, it's easily done, and it sure looks silly on you. Shake, shake, shake your hands, shake, shake, shake your hands. Shake 'em up, shake 'em down, shake, shake, shake your hands. Now you're gonna shake your foot up and down. Get ready, shake, shake, shake your foot, shake, shake, shake your foot. Shake it up and shake it down, shake, shake, shake your foot. Next you're gonna shake both your arms. Shake, shake, shake your arms, shake, shake, shake your arms. Shake 'em up and shake 'em down, shake, shake, shake your arms. Get ready to shake your whole self. Shake, shake, shake yourself, shake, shake, shake yourself. Shake it up and shake it down, shake, shake, shake yourself. Are we all shook up now or what? A rainy day is another reason to stay indoors. So I'm going to tell you some nursery rhymes about rain. But I'm going to leave out the rhyming word. See if you can guess what it is. Here goes. It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is...
Snoring.
Did you say snoring? If you did, you got it right. Snoring rhymes with pouring. Sometimes I'm glad when it rains. Here's another rhyme to tell you why. My twins and April showers grow the pretty springtime.
Flowers.
I hope you said flowers, because flowers rhymes with showers. When it rains too much, though, I get tired of it, and then I say this rhyme. Rain, rain, go away, come again some other
Day.
Did you say day? Day rhymes with way. But you know, even if the rain doesn't go away, there's still lots of fun things you can do indoors, like play with a yo-yo. I know, I'll teach you a fun tongue twister about my favorite yo-yo. Here's all you gotta do. Just say the words yellow yo-yo 3 times as fast as you can. Like
Oh
this.
gosh.
Yellow yo-yo, yellow yo-yo, ya-ya-ya. Maybe I should practice slowly and then get faster. Yellow yo-yo, yellow yo-yo, yellow yo-yo. It worked! Now you try it. Say yellow yo-yo 3 times as fast as you can.
Yellow yo-yo,
Do it
yellow
now.
yo-yo, yellow yo-yo, yellow yo-yo, yellow yo-yo. Yellow yo-yo.
Did you do it?
Yellow yo-yo,
If you
yellow
didn't,
yo-yo, yellow
practice
yo-yo.
slowly for a while.
I can do
bet
it.
You can do it. Storybook adventures, they're the greatest kind. There's no end to all the fun you'll find. You can have adventures and still be safe at home with a storybook adventure of your own. Reading is one of my favorite things to do indoors. Storybook adventures, just for me and you. We'll find such exciting things to do. You can have adventures if you just pretend. All you need is a story and a friend. I know a story about a little girl who spent lots of time in her room. I'm going to tell it to you now. And if you want, you can comb my hair, because that's what the little girl in the story does all day long. Once upon a time, there was a little princess named Rapunzel, who was famous for her beautiful long golden hair. It was so long that it hung down way past her waist, and way past her knees, and even way past her toes. Then one day, a little prince came walking by Rapunzel's house. He looked up and saw Rapunzel sitting in her window combing her beautiful long golden hair. "Hello, little girl," said the prince. "You must be Rapunzel." "You guessed it," said Rapunzel. "I've been waiting to meet you for a long time," said the prince. "Come on down and play with me." "Oh, I couldn't do that," said Rapunzel. "I might mess up my beautiful long golden hair." "Well then," said the prince, "I'll come up and play with you." "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair," said the prince. So Rapunzel let down her hair, and picture this. It was so long, it reached all the way out the window and down to the ground. Then the prince climbed up Rapunzel's hair and hopped in the window. "But I've never played with anybody before," said Rapunzel. "Don't worry, I'll show you," said the prince. "Let's play hide and seek." So the prince hid, and Rapunzel counted to 10. But as soon as she tried to find the prince, she tripped over her beautiful long golden hair and fell flat on her face. "Gee," said the prince, "I guess I'd better go home and think of a different game we could play." So the prince went home, and all the rest of the day, Rapunzel thought about how much fun she could have if only her hair weren't so long. The next day, the prince came by Rapunzel's house again. He looked up at her window and said, "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair." So Rapunzel let down her hair, and the prince climbed up. "Today," said the prince, "let's play London Bridge is falling down." "Oh, let's," said Rapunzel, "and I'll tie up my hair so I won't trip over it." So Rapunzel sent for 2 of her maids, and they helped tie up her beautiful long golden hair. Then the prince showed the maids how to make a bridge, and he and Rapunzel lined up, and everyone sang, "London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady." But as soon as Rapunzel tried to go under the bridge, what do you think happened? You guessed it. Her hair was tied up so high, she bumped right into the bridge and knocked it down. "I'm sorry," said Rapunzel as she helped up her maids. "I guess I can't play London Bridges after all." "Well," said the prince, "I guess I better go home and think of a different game we can play." So the prince went home, and all the rest of the day Rapunzel thought and thought about what she should do. "My hair is so long," she said to her maid, "I'll never have any fun at all. Never, ever." But then suddenly she had an idea. "I know," said Rapunzel. "I'll have my hair cut shorter. That way I can play hide and seek and London Bridges and maybe even learn to dance too." So Rapunzel's maids helped her cut her hair shorter. And when Rapunzel looked in the mirror, what do you think? She had the most beautiful, short, curly blonde hair you've ever seen. The next day, the prince came by Rapunzel's house again. He looked up at her window and said, "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair." "I can't," Rapunzel said. "You'll have to come up the front stairs instead." So the prince did. And when he got to Rapunzel's room and Rapunzel opened the door, was he surprised or what? "Rapunzel," said the prince, "you look great." "Thanks," said Rapunzel. "Now let's go over to your house and play." And that's exactly what they did. Remember that song I sang about my room? Well, I'm going to sing it for you again. And if you want, you can sing along. In my room, in my room, in my room, in my room. That's how I spend a day in my room, room, room. In my room, in my room, in my room, in my room. Today I'm gonna play in my room. If you want, you can turn my tape over now. Or you can talk to me and I'll listen for a while. But whatever you do, just remember, I'll be talking to ya.
I have to get a sleeping dog off my lap before I can turn our tape over. Hop up, Teddy Pop. Good boy. Oh, and this should be much easier with this outfit. I just gotta make sure that I don't mess up her ponytail. That was a lot of work. Woo! I had to make it so that it wasn't poofy anywhere. I struggle with that in my own head. Like when it gets really, really hot in the summer, I want to put my hair up. And I don't want to ever cut it like to ear length or whatever, because I keep this hair in honor of my mom. She died when I was 13, and we both had really long black hair, and it's just something that I like to keep to remember her. Praise God, the elastic is still good in these leggings. It's so amazing. Okay. Sorry, Cricket. Get you back in position with Eeyore. Lean over some more. Oh, come on. There we go. No, we're not going to sleep. We're just lounging with our family and our stuffed animals. Oh, why can't I recreate this position? Ugh. Okay, close enough.
You know, when I have something I really want to think about, I go into my room. It's quiet there. Sometimes I walk up and down while I'm thinking, and sometimes I just sit and look out my window. I know a song about a little girl who likes to think, and when she thought, she did lots of silly things. Want to try 'em? When I tell you to, you clap your hands, rub your nose, scratch your back, and wiggle your toes. Then tap your finger on the side of your head. Ready? Let's do it! I knew a girl who liked to think. She liked to think in the kitchen sink. She answered questions large and small, and this is what she did before them all. She clapped her hands, rubbed her nose, scratched her back, and wiggled her toes. She did all the things that I have said, then gave herself a tap, tap, tap on the side of the head. I knew a girl who liked to think. She liked to think at the skating rink. She answered questions quite profound while she skated round and round. She clapped her hands, rubbed her nose, scratched her back, and wiggled her toes. She did all the things that I have said, then gave herself a tap, tap, tap on the side of the head. I knew a girl who liked to think, but thinking always made her blink and jump and hop and sneeze real slow. And a couple more things I She clapped her hands, rubbed her nose, scratched her back, wiggled her toes. She did all the things that I have said, then gave herself a tap, tap, tap on the side of the head. When I have friends over to my house, most of the time we play outside. But when they spend the night, we get to play in my room. Like last week, when I invited Cindy Lou and Patty Ann for a slumber party. We had lots of fun. First we went in the kitchen and made ourselves some snacks. And then we went in my room and had a picnic. After that, we played records and dressed our dolls and watched TV. And we even got to stay up late because it was Saturday night. But around 9 o'clock, my mom knocked on my door and said, "All right, girls, it's time for bed." So we all put on our pajamas and brushed our teeth. Then we laid our sleeping bags on top of my bed and got inside. My mom came in my room again and said, "Good night, everybody. Sleep tight."
Good night.
Everything was okay for a while, but then I remembered I was laying on my stomach. Well, I can't sleep on my stomach, so I tried turning over. And guess what? That bed was too crowded. So I said to Cindy Lou, there were 3 in the bed, and then I said, roll over, roll over. So we all rolled over and one fell out. Ouch, said Cindy Lou. Well, that woke my mom up, because in a minute or two, she knocked on my door and said, Cricket, what's going on in there? Nothing, Mom, I said. Cindy Lou just decided to sleep on the floor. All right, said my mom, but I want you all to go to sleep now.
Poor Cindy
We'll
Lou.
try, I said. Everything was okay for a while, but then I remembered I didn't have my pillow. Well, I can't sleep without my pillow, so I tried to reach it. And guess what? That bed was still too crowded. So I said to Patty Ann, there were 2 in the bed, and then I said, roll over, roll over. So we all rolled over and one fell out. Ouch, said Patty Ann. Well, that woke my mom up, because in a minute or two, she knocked on my door and said, Cricket, what's going on in there? Nothing, Mom, I said. Patty Ann just decided to sleep on the floor. All right, said my mom, but I want you all to go to sleep right now. We'll try, I said. So we all tried real hard, and everything was okay for a while. But then I said, gee, this is a slumber party, and here I am, all by myself. So what do you think I did next? You guessed it, I sang Roll Over. There was 1 in the bed, and then I said, I'm lonely. So I rolled over and I fell out. Ouch, I said. But I said it quietly, and this time my mom didn't wake up. So I crawled over near Cindy Lou and Patty Ann and said, hi, you guys. But guess what? They were both fast asleep. So I snuggled up in my sleeping bag and closed my eyes, and then I fell fast asleep too. Here's a game we played at my slumber party, and you can play it with me now. I'm going to sing a song about 4 different colors. When I sing Find Something Orange, you find something orange and touch it. Do the same for the other colors in the song. Get ready, 'cause here we go. Betty wore a dress and the dress was orange, and that's how it all began. Orange, orange, find something orange and touch it as quick as you can. Look all around and touch something orange. Betty wore a hat and the hat was pink. Betty never looked so grand. Pink, pink, find something pink and touch it as quick as you can. Hurry up now, touch something pink. Betty wore a belt and the belt was gray, and so did Betty's sister Ann. game about some imaginary animals in my room. You can play it too. Just pretend you're the animal and do what he does. Ready? Here goes. There's an elephant walking around in my room. Be an elephant. I can hear him through the door. There's an elephant walking around in my room. Why didn't I see him before? There's an elephant walking around in my room, and I think there's something more. Yes, I'm sure. I'm sure there's something more. Here comes another animal.
Let's see if she says
There's a
gorilla.
kangaroo hopping around in my room, hopping from shelf to shelf. There's a kangaroo hopping around in my room. Maybe you've seen him yourself. There's a kangaroo hopping around in my room, and I think there's something else. Yes, I'm sure there's something else. There's a zebra running around in my room. Sounds like he's having a ball. There's a zebra running around in my room. How he got there, I don't recall. There's a zebra running around in my room, and I think that might be all. Yes, I'm sure that might be all for today. Anyway, I know a great rhyming game we can play. I'll say what rhymes with head, and you sleep in it. Then you see if you can figure out what it is. What rhymes with head, and you sleep in it?
A bed.
Bed, of course. Now try this one. What rhymes with cook, and you read it?
A book.
Did you say book? Book rhymes with cook, and you read it.
Mm-hmm.
What rhymes with ball, and you bounce it?
Boing. A ball.
Answer is ball. Ball rhymes with ball, and you bounce it. What rhymes with bar, and you wear them on your feet?
Socks.
Do you say socks?
That
Socks
one took
rhymes
me a
with box,
second.
and you wear them. What rhymes with ticket, and she's your friend?
Cricket.
You know the answer is cricket. Hey, that's me.
Uh-huh.
This is a story about the time I stayed over at my grandma and grandpa's farm, and some of the barnyard animals decided to have a party. There was Henny Penny, and Drakey Lakey, and Ducky Wucky, and Turkey Lurkey, and my little friend Myrtle Turtle. After the party, Myrtle told me everything that happened. Would you like to hear about it?
Sure.
You would? That's great. One day, Myrtle Turtle knocked on the farmhouse door and said, "Cricket, I have a problem." So I said, "What's the matter?" "Well," said Myrtle, "I want to do something special for Henny Penny's party, but I don't know what." "Gee," I said, "there must be something you can do. Why don't you think about it for a minute?" So Myrtle thought and thought. "You can pretend you're Myrtle and do what she did." She clapped her hands and rubbed her nose,
Oh, man.
scratched her back and wiggled her toes. She did all the things that I have said, then gave herself a tap, tap, tap on the side of the head. Then suddenly Myrtle said, "I've thought of something. I'll bake a special pumpkin seed cake for the party." And she ran home to do just that. In the meantime, Henny Penny was busy getting ready for her party. She set up a picnic table in her front yard and put out her best tablecloth. But just as she began to set the table, she felt something hit her on the head. Well, did Henny Penny stop to think about what it might be? She started running around in circles shouting, "The sky is falling! The sky is falling!" And then she ran to Drakey Lakey's house and knocked on the door. "What is wrong?" said Drakey Lakey. "Let me in," said Henny Penny. "The sky is falling. Our party is like ruined." "How terrible," said Drakey Lakey without stopping to think. "We'd better go tell Ducky Wucky." So Henny Penny and Drakey Lakey ran to Ducky Wucky's house and knocked on the door. "What is wrong?" said Ducky Wucky. "Let us in," said Henny Penny and Drakey Lakey. "The sky is falling. Our party is like ruined." "What a disaster," said Ducky Wucky without stopping to think. "We'd better go tell Turkey Lurkey." So Henny Penny and Drakey Lakey and Ducky Wucky ran to Turkey Lurkey's house and knocked on the door. "What is wrong?" said Turkey Lurkey. "Let us in," said Henny Penny and Drakey Lakey and Ducky Wucky. "The sky is falling. Our party is like ruined." "Can you believe it?" said Turkey Lurkey without stopping to think. "We better go tell Myrtle Turtle." So Henny Penny and Drakey Lakey and Ducky Wucky and Turkey Lurkey ran to Myrtle Turtle's house and knocked on the door. "What's wrong?" said Myrtle Turtle. "Let us in," said Henny Penny and Drakey Lakey and Ducky Wucky and Turkey Lurkey. "The sky is falling. Our party is like ruined." "Don't panic," said Myrtle Turtle. "Let me think about this for a minute." And then Myrtle thought and thought. You could pretend you're Myrtle and do what she did. She clapped her hands and rubbed her nose, scratched her back and wiggled her toes. She did everything that I have said, then gave herself a tap, tap, tap on the side of the head. Then suddenly Myrtle said, "I figured it out. The sky isn't falling, it's raining outside. But our party is still ruined," said Henny Penny. "No, it's not," said Myrtle. "We can have our party indoors." "Oh, wow," said Henny Penny. "Too much," said Drakey Lakey. "Far out," said Ducky Wucky. "For sure," said Turkey Lurkey. So Henny Penny and Drakey Lakey and Ducky Wucky and Turkey Lurkey all ran home and brought back their party things to Myrtle's house. They sang songs and ate pumpkin seed cake and played pin the tail on Foxy Loxy. And then Henny Penny said, "Like, Myrtle, how'd you know the sky really wasn't falling?" "'Cause I know how to think," said Myrtle. "Will you show us?" said Henny Penny. "Sure," said Myrtle. And this is what she did. She clapped her hands and rubbed her nose, scratched her back and wiggled her toes. She did everything that I have said, then gave herself a tap, tap, tap on the side of the head. Was that a funny song or what?
Mm-hmm.
I sure had a good time playing indoors with you. If you want, you can turn my tape over now. You know, I'm so glad you're my friend. And just remember, I'll be talking to ya.
Oh, man, that one flew. I don't know, like, that one, I don't know. I forgot how cute and awesome this tape is. Oh, man. Well, guys, unlike Miss Cricket, who had to stay indoors for whatever reason, it is a truly beautiful day outside, and I am going to go outside and lounge, but in my gazebo. I have a little tent type gazebo type thing, majigger doohickey, and I love it, and I can't wait for the summer because we can all go out there and have fun in the gazebo and not get eaten by every flying pest that comes out of the woodwork here in the South. So anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Ow! As I try to break my left ankle. As usual, like, subscribe, comment, click the notification bell so you will know whenever I upload new content. God bless, and I will see you in the next video.